It wasn't rain, it was storms. Storms come, and people need to understand there are in those low moments, there's always just wait one more second.
Somehow within that relationship, I lost my husband to Duane Martin, and they became better friends than what me and my husband did, and I couldn't understand that for the love of God.
And then I saw that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Duane Martin.
Duane Martin? Yeah. The one who took a nosedive into bankruptcy back in 2016? Well, guess what? He's still swimming in a sea of debt, and it looks like he's using every trick in the book to keep his head above water in Hollywood. But hold on to your hats, folks, because here's the kicker. His brand spanking new wifey, Ashley Marie, just waltzed into the scene and caught wind of his empty pockets. Can you believe it? She didn't waste a second before kicking Duane right out of her life and her lavish pad. Now get this juicy scoop. Duane, desperate as a kitten stuck up a tree, is crawling back to his ex, Tisha Campbell, with his tail between his legs. But honey, let me tell you, Tisha ain't having none of it. She's been waving those red flags faster than a bull in a china shop, warning Ashley Marie about Duane's little rendezvous in the world of secret gay affairs. Oh, the scandal, the intrigue. Who knew Hollywood had so many skeletons in its closet? Let me get you to the engagement and announcement of the ceremony, but it didn't took any long for this relation to broke up. The 58-year-old actor disclosed on Instagram in February 2024 that he and actress and model Ashley Marie Jones are engaged after a romantic proposal during a private helicopter ride in California. She said yes, he proclaimed in the caption of a post featuring a montage of video clips of Jones set to the Sacred Souls. Can I call you Rose yet? Meet my fiance. God don't make people like her in threes. She's rare. She's a heart opener. Her spirit is cherry, he continued, adding, I'm hugging gratitude tight. Jones commented on the post. Excited to go on this journey with you. I love you big time. Tisha Campbell, however, allegedly warned Ashley to be cautious with her new partner, a warning that comes from experience. Having been married to Duane for years, after nearly 30 years of marriage, the couple announced they were divorcing in 2018. I know that it's been coming. It's not anything that's new. A source revealed it's been getting harder and harder for them for the last 2 years, but it just got to the breaking point recently. It's one of those things where they've been talking about it, fighting it out, and trying to come to a conscious uncoupling. The couple wed in 1996 and share 2 children, Zane and Ezekiel. Duane, an actor from Real Husbands of Hollywood, has always been very laid back, fun-loving, sweet, a gentleman, a good guy, funny without trying and drive. While Martin's star, Tisha was always the quintessential actress, the source adds. But she was always outgoing and gregarious. She was super cool, but very focused and high energy. When they got together, I definitely saw why it wasn't even an opposites attract. It was a complementary kind of thing. They made a good match for a while, but Tisha and Duane had their challenges, including Zane's diagnosis of autism at 18 months old. The source explained.
The thing about autism, there's no color, there's no status, there's no economic status either.
I was crying. Why is this happening to my baby? Tisha previously told People magazine, will he be able to hear me? Will he be able to say, I love you? Will he be independent? She pondered. However, a second source revealed that autism had nothing to do with the breakup. In 2016, the Martins filed for $14.5 million in bankruptcy, telling E! News, we got involved with some loans before the crash. Couldn't agree to a settlement with the banks, so we filed to reorganize. What's the straw that broke the camel's back? I don't know. But I know that with their kid and schedules and money issues, it all played into it. The first source says they've endured a lot of different stress tests. Sometimes couples just fall out of love, he added. 2 years after their divorce was finalized in 2020, the Martin star opened up about the heartbreaking experience in an interview on Hot 97's Ebro in the Morning, revealing that she went through the 5 stages of grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance during the breakup process. It was complete devastation, Tisha confessed. It was disbelief. It was anger at times. Then there was more than acceptance, she further explained. It was acceptance of myself that I'm stronger than I really knew. And it was getting rid of any baggage, setting boundaries for myself. As for Martin, things were certainly no better for the actor in the years after their painful split.
I had defined myself by that. I think one of the things that one must never ever do, just in general, is give up your fiscal autonomy.
3 years after his divorce from Tisha Campbell, Duane Martin suddenly found himself in the middle of a major and nasty scandal when a former assistant of his friend and acting peer Will Smith claimed that the two had a civil relationship. The assistant's brother Bilal alleged that he once walked in on Duane and Will engaging in a relationship during an explosive interview with blogger Tasha K on her podcast.
And then I saw acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
him and Duane Martin.
I opened the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when I see Duane having sex with Will, he asserted. Over by the couch, Will was hunched over it while Duane stood nearby, delivering kicks as if it were an MMA match. Additionally, he claimed that Will attempted to have him sign a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, but he declined. I didn't sign the papers. I didn't talk to Will. I went to stay with one of my friends and just disappeared. In response to the interview, Will's team refuted the accusations, labeling Bilal's account as entirely concocted and categorically untrue. Concurrently, Will's spouse, Jada Pinkett Smith, dismissed the assertions during an interview with Power 105.1's The Breakfast Club. "It's absurd, isn't it? It's utter nonsense," she remarked, suggesting that the interview was either an attempt to extort money from her husband or a coercive maneuver. Jada mentioned their intention to pursue legal recourse against Bilal, emphasizing the distinction between holding an opinion and fabricating scandalous and malicious tales. "We're ready to proceed with that," she stated. Meanwhile, Martin, known for his role in All of Us, has largely refrained from addressing the speculation involving him and Will Smith. Earlier, a close source to the actor informed TMZ that Martin has no plans to break his silence and address brother Bilal's allegations publicly, primarily due to their absurdity. Following Bilal's widely discussed interview with Tasha, Martin was spotted in public for the first time in Westlake Village, California, lugging a sizable pile of his laundry. The reality star appeared noticeably tense and fatigued as he moved about, clad in a gray athletic top, blue shorts, and coordinating compression leggings. Later, he was captured stopping at a gas station, donning a beige beanie and snapshots featured by the U.S. Sun. As highlighted by the Daily Mail, this isn't the initial instance of rumors swirling around Martin and Smith's relationship. In 2012, Star magazine ran a cover story insinuating a clandestine romance between the actors, who have shared a long-standing friendship since their collaboration on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in the early 1990s. During this period, Duane's then-wife, Tisha, utilized social media to denounce the rumors and stand up for Will and his spouse, Jada Pinkett Smith, writing on X, formerly Twitter. "Usually I ignore negativity, but I'm tired of the media attacking the Smiths. They're an amazing couple, and I wish people would stop perpetuating lies and leave them alone." Well, that defense didn't age so well, did it? But Will Smith is just one of the many men Martin has been accused of sleeping around with, or at least leading to the wrong path. Martin's former co-star from All of Us once levied accusations against the actor, alleging that he stole her husband and persuaded him to engage in infidelity. These startling claims resurfaced in light of allegations suggesting a romantic involvement between Martin and Will. Lisa Ray McCoy, who portrayed Duane's ex-wife on the CW series from 2003 to 2007, made these surprising assertions during an interview on TV1's Uncensored back in 2019.
Somehow within that relationship, I lost my husband to Duane Martin, and they became better friends than what me and my husband did, and I couldn't understand that for the love of God.
During that period, she asserted that after introducing her then-husband, former Premier of Turks and Caicos Islands Michael Missick, to Duane, the two developed a close bond, leading to her losing her partner to her co-star. Additionally, she claimed that the actor showed disrespect by urging her husband, a politician, to be unfaithful to her, both with men and women. It's evident why Tisha is cautioning Martin's new partner to remain vigilant. The actress stated during the 2019 interview, which is now recirculating around the web, "I lost my husband to Duane Martin. Lisa tied the knot with Michael in April 2006, and shortly thereafter, she opted to pause her acting career and departed Hollywood for Turks and Caicos, dedicating her time entirely to her new role as First Lady." On Unfiltered, she elaborated that departing from her friends and family and adapting to her new life posed significant challenges for her. "Here I am on this island. Yes, it's beautiful, but I have no friends, no family, I have no career," she dished. Furthermore, she disclosed that Michael's frequent travels for work often left her alone to handle various engagements and appearances on the island. Feeling lonely and homesick, she made the decision to invite her close friend Duane to visit her and Michael in Turks and Caicos. However, she described introducing her former co-star to her husband as the worst mistake she ever made. "Duane and Michael became better friends than my husband and I were, and I couldn't comprehend that for the life of me," she expressed. "Duane introduced my husband to different women that we actually knew as friends and associates," she bemoaned. She continued, "I'm thinking, you're my friend. I introduced you to him. What are you doing? I'm still kind of confused by that one," she concluded. Needless to say, Duane and I don't F with each other at all. F him. Lynn Jeter, Lisa Ray's mentor, added to Unfiltered, "He was someone that she trusted, someone that she felt was her friend, someone she had bonded with, and none of that was true."
Duane Martin, for Lisa Ray, was a nemesis that was unbelievable. And he was someone that she trusted, someone that she felt was her friend.
One of Lisa's close friends, Kim Whitley, also interjected. Lisa Ray trusted Duane. This was her brother, her best friend, but he went dirty on her. He did. After 2 years together, the actress and Michael announced that they were divorcing in August 2008. In 2020, she testified against her ex after he faced accusations of corruption, allegedly involving the sale of public land to finance his personal investments. Shifting focus back to Tisha Campbell, she harbors valid grievances against Duane. When the two TV stars tied the knot in 1996, Tisha's career was flourishing. She had starred in numerous films, including Little Shop of Horrors, House Party, alongside the renowned hip-hop duo Kid and Play, and School Days, among others. However, she gained most recognition for her role as Gina in the popular series Martin, in which Campbell starred from 1992 until its conclusion in 1997. Tisha revealed that Martin began physically abusing her just months after their wedding. Despite the violence, she concealed it from her loved ones and prioritized her marriage. Following the end of Martin, the actress continued to appear in various productions, including the 1997 film Sprung and the TV series My Wife and Kids from 2001 to 2005. Martin also enjoyed significant roles such as Screen 2 Inches and a recurring part on All of Us from 2003 to 2007. Despite their successful careers, the couple faced financial difficulties, ultimately leading Tisha and Martin to declare bankruptcy in January 2016. 2 years later, Tisha filed for divorce. However, the aftermath left her in financial distress. Tisha's financial struggles became apparent prior to her split from Martin in 2018. Their Chapter 7 bankruptcy filings unveiled a staggering debt of over $15 million, as reported by the Daily Mail. By then, their roles in My Wife and Kids and All of Us had concluded. Their combined monthly income was reported to be a mere $7,750, with only $200 in cash and $173 in a bank account. Despite their financial troubles, they still owed $455,000 to City National Bank and $39,000 to American Express and other creditors. However, following Tisha's divorce filing from Martin, she accused him of hiding money despite their dire financial situation. Martin received a $4 million loan from his friends Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, intended to prevent foreclosure on Martin and Tisha's home. However, the actor did not include the property in the bankruptcy filing. Additionally, he purportedly concealed over $2 million in assets through his company, Rocks LLC, as most of their debts had been eliminated in the initial 2016 ruling by a judge. Consequently, Martin faced a lawsuit from the bankruptcy trustee, seeking to nullify their prior debt relief. In 2019, the lawsuit was resolved with the sale of the family house for $2.45 million to a private buyer. From the proceeds, $1.5 million was returned to Smith, $485,000 went to the bankruptcy estate, and only $170,560 went to Martin's company. Meanwhile, amid these legal proceedings, Tisha proceeded with her divorce from Martin, even seeking spousal support. By 2020, Tisha's divorce from Martin was resolved. Ultimately, neither of them received spousal or child support, and they agreed to share custody of their youngest son, Ezekiel. By this time, their eldest, Zane, had reached adulthood, while Martin still managed to pocket some proceeds from the sale of their home. However, Tisha was left with nothing. Nothing in the bank? Nothing. I had maybe $7 to my name and I was scared. It was like I was starting all over, she confessed to Entertainment Tonight. Fortunately, the beloved actress managed to regain her footing thanks to several career highs. Tisha, along with her best friend and Martin co-star Tichina Arnold, took on hosting duties for the Soul Train Awards in 2018. Additionally, she featured in the Netflix series Uncoupled and currently stars in the new sitcom Act Your Age on Bounce TV. Tisha also confirmed to ET that she isn't dating and has no interest in doing so. It's likely that the actor is still dealing with the scars from her own uncoupling experience. And that wraps it up for today. Until next time, thank you for tuning in.